Friends, good evening to all of you. A very happy new year to all of you. Welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Gourav Gupta, and today we'll be looking at yet another session in the last lab to XAT 2023. And this session will be based on solving the questions of algebra and modern maths. So, this is basically a score maximizer for these two topics. So, friends, welcome back once again. Happy New Year. I wish all of you will have a wonderful year and especially the beginning of this year with the XAT examination. All of you, I wish will get a call from both the programs of XLRI. Yes. So, Satyanshu, SP Learn, a happy new year to all of you. Welcome, friends. Welcome back. Can you please confirm if I'm clearly audible and visible so that we can quickly begin this session? Happy New Year to all of you. Yes, quickly give me a confirmation if everything is fine. I'm clearly audible and visible to all of you. All right, friends. So, friends, welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Gourav Gupta, and today we are going to solve some questions which are based on algebra and modern maths. Yes, both algebra and modern maths. If I talk about that examination, then the weightage of these two topics will be somewhere around 25 to 35 percentage, as we have seen over the previous years. So, let us start. Let us quickly begin with this session, all of you. So if I talk about weightage, then area, obviously quantitative ability, and we are going to study algebra and modern maths. Now the overall weightage of algebra and modern maths combined, like I mentioned, that it is somewhere between 25 and 35%. And in some cases, it has been observed that the weightage of these two areas is even more than 40 percentage. So yes, from the point of view of that, these two areas, they are very important. All right. Now, talking about the trend over the last 5 years in XAT examination. So this is the trend that we have seen. If I start from the year 2018, in 2018, out of 21 questions that appeared from QA, there were 5 from algebra and 2 from modern maths. So in total, there were 7 out of 21. One third, you are good in mathematics. You can easily calculate the percentages, right? Now in 2019, again, out of 21 questions, there were 6 questions. So weightage approximately one third. So in the previous year 2018 it was exactly one third, and it is slightly below one third in 2019. And you can see the same trend, a similar trend in over like across all the years. Now talking about last 2 year papers of XAT examination, XAT 2021. Out of 22 questions, there were 9 questions, 6 from algebra and 3 from modern mathematics. So that means a total of 9 questions out of 22 questions. Now that makes the weightage even more than 40 percentage. And so is the case of the last year. Out of 19 questions, there were a total of 8 questions that appeared from algebra and modern maths combined. Again, a weightage of more than 40 percentage. So yes, like I was mentioning, these two areas are very important. If we'll speak about modern mathematics, then CAT में इतना ज़्यादा weightage नहीं होता था, but here we have seen 3 questions appearing in XAT 2021. So yes, modern maths is also an important area as far as XAT is concerned. All right. Now today we are going to solve questions from these two areas and the topics that will come under these two areas. First of all, algebra. So in algebra, we'll be taking one question, one or two questions on surds and indices. Then there will be some questions on linear quadratic inequalities and special equations as well. Functions and graphs is the most difficult but an important area as far as that is concerned. So if you're not strong in functions and graphs, you still have 4 or 5 days left before that examination. Just spend 1 hour in practicing 5, 6 questions or maybe 10 questions from functions and graphs so that you'll be able to attempt at least a few questions from this area. All right. Next, it's logarithms. Yes, logarithms has been a favorite topic for that, and you can find one question from logarithms like almost in every year. After that, progressions sequence series, yes, there were questions, and I have observed very easy questions appearing from progressions in that examination. Lastly, in algebra, you'll find questions on maxima and minima, right? Now, talking about modern mathematics, you'll get questions from set theory, permutation combination, as well as from probability. Yes, these are the three areas that I'll put under modern mathematics. Okay. Astha, you're asking ideal number of attempts in QA in XAT. Now, Astha, if let's say you are if you are not very comfortable in QA section, this is one of your weaker areas, then I would suggest you to attempt at least 11-12 questions with an accuracy of 80 to 90%, so that you will at least be able to clear the sectional cutoff for both the programs HRM and business management for XLRI, in case you are looking to clear the cutoffs of XLRI, if you are looking to get a call from XLRI, right? So if you are like playing at an accuracy of 80 to 90 percentage, then it will be safer for you to attempt 10 or 11 questions, right? But if you are using QA section to increase your overall percentile, to increase your overall score, that means you are strong in the QA section, then I would suggest you to attempt at least 14-15 questions in the QA section. That will help you in maximizing your overall score, right? Okay. So 14-15 questions, if QA is your strength, is achievable. I'm talking about QA and DI together, because QA DI is a part of a single section in XAT examination. All right. So I'm talking total number of attempts in QA-DI section of that examination to be 10 or 11 if you are not very strong in quant, just looking at clearing the sectional cutoff of QA section. If you are looking to maximize your score using QA section, you're strong in QA section, then 14 to 15 attempts will be a good attempt for that. All right. Okay. Satyanshu says 16 to 18. Satyanshu, yes, 16 to 18 will be very good attempts. Okay. But not everyone will be able to attempt 16 to 18 questions. So I would keep this number slightly lower, slightly practical. Okay. Aman Agarwal sir, if I have done nothing from algebra and numbers, can this session help me? Yes, Aman, definitely यार. Numbers तो आज हम नहीं पढ़ने वाले हैं इस session में. So if you have not studied algebra or numbers, then still sitting in this session might help you, because we'll be solving questions and there'll be some questions which will not be of very high level of difficulty. So even if you don't remember the concepts of algebra, then still sitting in the session might help you. Yashasvi, ideally, what's the max time I should dedicate for QADI? Okay, Yashasvi, I'll be talking about all these things. So I'll probably be taking a session day after tomorrow in which I'll be talking about the strategy using which you must attempt this entire paper. Okay. Now, this exam is totally different from the examinations that we have previously taken. We don't have any sectional time limit, or I'll say that, like, in absence of sectional time limit, we still have plenty of time to attempt this paper. Okay. So this paper ideally does not require speed, but it requires accuracy. It requires selectivity. So there are plenty of easy questions that you will see in the examination. No, I'll say there are plenty of questions that are there in the examination which will not be visible. So your job in this paper, in this examination, is to find those easier questions and attempt them. All right. CAT में हमारे पास बहुत कम time होता है. We only have 40 minutes. Okay, for a particular section. 40 minutes में easy question ढूंढने हैं, उनको attempt भी करना है. Okay, so it will be slightly difficult. ठीक है? But in this examination, you have plenty of time. Okay, so look at those easier ones and attempt all of them, right? Okay, chalo, start karte hain, and whatever questions that you have, I'll be answering to all those questions in another session that I have planned for all of you, discussing the ideal strategy that should be used in this examination. ठीक है? So आज start करते हैं. So in this session, we'll be solving questions on algebra and modern mathematics. There will be 12 questions that I've taken, and all these questions are completely new. So these are not previous year paper questions, but they will actually match the level of difficulty. So there will be some easy questions that you'll find. There'll be some moderate as well as some difficult questions in this session. So let us start with one difficult question based on functions. So the first question on your screen will be there in a few moments. I want each and everyone to be solving all these questions. Make sure that you all are solving and posting your answers in the chat box. I'll be giving you somewhere around 1.5 to 2 minutes on an average for each of these questions. There'll be some questions for which I'll not be giving you more than 30 seconds because I feel that those questions are easy. For the difficult ones, I'll be giving you 1.5 to 2 minutes. In that, you'll get some more time for those questions. Okay, so let's start this one. First question on your screen now. Yes, Sahil, I'll be sharing the strategy for better time management, but not in this session. In this session, I'll be telling you briefly about the strategy. Okay, but I will plan a separate session on that. Probably day after tomorrow, I have a session already planned. And in that session, I'll be discussing what strategy to be used for XAT examination. Aman, today at 3 p.m. Today at 3 p.m. I have taken a session on data interpretation of XAT, in which I have discussed previous year sets. In that, I have basically tried to make DI thing easy for all of you. Not just the solutions, I have explained the strategy as well. So you can go through that session. It was conducted today at 3 p.m. Already conducted. The first question on your screen, starting with slightly a difficult one. So it's a question on functions. Now, there is a set pattern in which such questions are solved. Okay, these are intentionally made like this. ठीक है ना? Difficult question actually में नहीं है, देखने में difficult है, but if I'll solve it in front of you, you will understand the strategy that needs to be implied in this question, and then such questions will become very easy for all of you. This is actually a question of linear equations in two variables. Surprised? Yes, this is actually a question of linear equations in two variables. Don't be surprised. So I'll still wait for all of you to solve this one. Let's see if there is anyone who can give me a correct answer for this. Satyanshu, you asked the question, moderate level के कितने questions होते हैं quant में? Satyanshu, in the entire section of QADI, there are enough questions from moderate, easy level of difficulty, which will help you in clearing the sectional cutoff. Easily, you can score you can solve 7-8 questions in this section. Now, SP Learn, you're asking no idea, no idea to how to start. So basically, what you have to find out, look at that. You have to find f of 6. So f of 6 find out karna hai. So in the equation, you should have f of 6, right? Okay. So let us start solving. Vishal has given the first answer as minus 99. New version says option E. Ria also says minus 99. All right. Chalo, solve karte hain. All of you focus here. So most of you are saying minus 99. Minus 99 as the answer. ठीक है, चलो start करते हैं. I need f of 6. Okay. So first of all, I'll start by putting a as 6 in this equation. Now if I'll put a as 6, the equation will become 3 times f of, now this is 5a plus 3 upon a minus 5. So if a is 6, then 5 into 6, 30, 30 plus 3, 33, 33 upon 1. So f of 33 plus 6 times f of 6 is equal to a minus 3 whole square. All right, a minus 3 whole square. Now a is 6, so 6 minus 3 is 3, 3 square is 9. Okay, so this is the question that I have. Yes. So a is equal to 6 को मैंने substitute किया because I need to bring f of 6 in this equation. Simple logic है यार. f of 6 जब तक नहीं होगा equation में तब तक उसकी value कैसे calculate करेंगे? Okay, so I have to introduce f of 6. So I'll put a as 6. Now the extra thing that you can see is f of 33. Now this is a set pattern of this question. अब f of 33 extra है. So now you put a as 33. मजे की चीज ये है अगर यहाँ पे a को 33 put करोगे, you will get 6 here. Okay, so 5a. So first वाला जो function था 5a plus 3 upon a minus 5. 5a plus 3 upon a minus 5. If I'll substitute a as 33, if I'll substitute a as 33 here, then let's see what will happen. So if I'll put a as 33, 33 into 5 is 165 plus 3, 168 upon 33 minus 5, that is 28. Now 168 upon 28, that is equal to 6. All right, okay. So now substitute a as 33 in this entire equation. So it will become 3 times f of 6 plus 6 times f of 33, and that is equal to 33 minus 3, 30 whole square. So 30 का square कितना होता है? 900. Right? So these are the two equations that you have in your hand. Now you can simplify. So first equation, I'll simplify it. I'll take 3 common. या फिर जरूरत पड़ेगी क्या 3 common लेने की? I have to eliminate f of 33. ठीक है, so 3 common ले लेते हैं. So first equation will become f of 33 plus twice of f of 6 is equal to 3. In the second equation, again, I'll take 3 common and rearrange. So it will become twice of f of 33 plus f of 6 is equal to 300, right? Now, I can eliminate f of 33 by multiplying first equation by 2 and subtracting. Okay, so I'll multiply first equation by 2. The entire equation by 2, इसको 2 से multiply कर देते हैं. Linear equation in 2 variables की form में solve करना है. So I'll multiply first equation by 2 and will subtract. So f of 33 will be removed. 4 times f of 6 minus f of 6 will become 3 times f of 6, and that is equal to 6 minus 300, that is minus 294. So f of 6 will come out to be minus 294 upon 3, that is minus 98. So minus 98 should be the value of f of 6, and this is what I had to calculate. So the correct answer in this case should be option A. So Ria has just given a correct answer. Soumya, you have also given correct answer. Astha has given a correct answer. So yes, correct answer is option A, that is minus 98. ठीक है? अब ये जो मैंने तरीका यूज किया है, the way I have used to solve this question is a pet method to solve these type of questions. एक set method है. So I need the value of f of 6. I have to introduce f of 6 in the equation. So I substituted a as 6. This is the start. Now by substituting a as 6, I got f of 6 in the question as well as f of 33. So f of 33 I have to remove. So I substituted a as 33, and this is not a coincidence. This is how the questions are made. Okay, fine. So let's move on to the next question. So the answer for this question is option A, that is minus 98. I hope you all have understood this. Let's move on to the next question, question number 2. Question number 2, what is the value of A in accordance with the conditions given below? A, B, and C are integers greater than 1. B square minus 24 is equal to C square. And third equation is, the third relation is 2BA minus C minus 3 minus AC minus A square is equal to 0. So you have to look at all the three conditions and find the value of A. Again, I'll give you somewhere around 1.5 minutes to observe this question, to solve this question. Let's see how many of you will come up with a correct answer. Any answer for this one? I'll start as and when I'll get answer from even a single student. So Apurva has given the answer. Chalo. I'll wait for another 15-20 seconds. Let's see if anyone else can give me an answer. So Apurva says option D, that is 8 is the answer. Good, Apurva. Let's see if this is correct or not. Yuvraj also says 8, new version 8. Nice. So 3 of you have given same answer. Let's see if this is correct or not. Okay? Chaliye. So first, very important information that is in this question we have. A, B and C are integers greater than 1. So all three of them are integers. They may be equal, they may be unequal. This is not given. Nowhere it is mentioned that they are distinct, but they are integers and greater than 1. So the minimum values that they can have is 2, starting from 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Fine, keep it aside. Second condition, b square minus 24 is equal to c square. And in the third equation, all three of them are present. So let's first of all handle second equation. So I can write second equation as b square minus c square is equal to 24. Now since b and c are integers, so we can do a little bit of hit and trial and find the values of b and c. आराम से आ जाएगी. So you will have to look at two perfect square numbers such that their difference is 24. So if I'll start writing perfect squares starting from 2 square, because 1 to value nahi ho sakti, neither b or c will be equal to 1. So I'll start from 2 square, which is 4, then 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square. Let's see if any two of these numbers are at a difference of 24. So it cannot be this one. 4 से difference नहीं आ रहा इनका. 9 से difference नहीं. No, not here. 16. So I'll write some more. 49, 64. So 16 nahi. 25 and 49. So 25 and 49 are the numbers at a difference of 24. All right. So the value of b will become under root of 49 or 7. And the value of c will be equal to 5, such that 7 square minus 5 square is equal to 24. Absolutely. So new version, yes. So b is 7 and c is 5. Absolutely correct. ठीक है? b और c का value आ गया. Substitute करो third equation में and you will get the value of a. Third equation will be a quadratic in A. So there will be two values. Let's see which value do we have to select. So let's make a quadratic. So 2BA, that is 14A, minus C minus 3 minus AC, that is 5A, minus A square is equal to 0. So A square, 14 minus 5 will be 9. So minus 9A plus 8 is equal to 0. After factorizing, it will become a minus 8 into a minus 1 equal to 0. So the values of a will be either 1 or 8, right? Now the first condition has told us that a, b and c are integers greater than 1. So a equal to 1 will be eliminated and the answer will be a is equal to 8. All right. So option D, yes. Some of you have given the correct answer. Apurva, Yuvraj, New Version, Astha, TechBite, and Ria. All of you have given a correct answer. Wonderful. Good that you have responded. Nice. So the correct answer, yes, it is option D, that is 8. All right. Okay. So now let's move on to the next question. But before I move on to the next question, I can see that there are almost 50 students in the session and the number of likes kitne hai? There are only 12 likes. Come on, guys. Please show me your presence, show me your love, and please do increase the number of likes. All right. And also, anyone who is not the subscriber of our channel, please do subscribe this channel and press the bell icon. Definitely, if you guys are preparing for MBA entrance examinations, you are a part of this session and you want to get the notifications of all the upcoming sessions, you don't want to miss any important session, then do subscribe and press the bell icon. Do that just now. And please increase the number of likes. All right. Let's move on to question number 3. Question number 3, a question on logarithms. Your favorite area, right? Okay. Acha, tell me how many of you have logarithms as your favorite area? Just write yes if logarithms is one of your favorite areas, or you don't have a fear of logarithms. Come on, write yes. Thank you, Satyanshu. I wish. Come on, write yes if logarithms is like one of your favorite areas or you are not afraid of logarithms. I'm not afraid of logarithms. Logarithms, I believe, for every student should be a scoring area. All right, SP Learn, good. Yashasvi, Arvind, hello. Good to see you. Preet, all right. No, Preet says no, not at all. Some of you might write a big no. All right, so Bhavandla has given an answer. Lokesh. Lokesh says option C is the answer. All right, so Lokesh ne answer bhi de diya. So Lokesh has given us the proof that logarithms is an easy area. Let's see if Lokesh is correct or not. All right, चलिए start करते हैं. Now you can see that in the first equation, both x and y are present. In the second equation, only x is present. So can I say logically, we should start from second equation? Definitely. So I'll start from second equation. Okay. Now log of something to the base 3 is equal to 3. So this something 24 plus log of x to the base 5 should be equal to 3 raised to the power 3. I'm basically using the property. I'll mention that. So log of a to the base b is equal to c if it is given. Then you can say that b raised to the power c, b raised to the power c is equal to a. This is a very basic property that you will learn in the first 5 minutes of logarithms. Okay, चलो देखते हैं अब आगे. So 3 raised to the power 3 तो 27 हो गया. 27 minus 24 is 3. So log of x to the base 5 is equal to 3. So the value of x will be 5 raised to the power 3, that is 125. So I've got the value of x. I need the value of y minus x. So now I need the value of y. So picking the value of x from here and substituting in the first equation. So first of all, left hand side of the first equation, log of 64 to the base 2. All of you can give me the value of this. Log 64 to the base 2. Now 64 is 2 raised to the power 6, right? So 6 will be the value. So 216 multiplied by 6, that is equal to, right? 10x, that is 1250. X is 125. 10 into 125 plus twice of log y to the base 3 plus 6 square, that is 36. So twice of log of y to the base 3 will become 1296, 46, 36. This will become 10. Simple calculation hai. Okay? So log of y to the base 3 will be equal to 5 and y will be equal to 3 raised to the power 5. I understand जिसने सत्यांशु what mistake you have committed. मेरे को समझ में आ गया. तुमने यहाँ पे भी कुछ गड़बड़ किया है. 125 लिख दिया. So 3 raised to the power 5, the value will be 243. So this is the value of y and this is the value of x. You just need to look at their difference, y minus x. So 243 minus 125. 243 minus 125. Yes, simple subtraction. Answer will be 118. Correct answer given mostly by you. Good. So 118. Yes, it is the correct answer. Lovely, lovely. Good to see a wonderful response from all of you. Simultaneously, a lot of you have not still liked the session. My request, my constant request will be there. All of you to keep liking the session in case you haven't. Okay, chalo jaldi se next question dekhte hain. Question number 4, slightly a bigger question. Seems to be a question of ratios. Nahi. Yes, the ratio kuch dikh raha hai, but let's see what will be this question. So there are two bags that contains red and green marbles. अच्छा, XAT में एक चीज है, like in other examinations, SNAP, Narsi Munji, or even CAT, we suggest you to basically first of all look at the questions which are small. Here in XAT, you can also look at the questions which are as bulky as the question is in front of you. Okay. After reading, after spending 20 seconds on the question, you will be able to analyze if this question is easy or not, and you can enter that question. Okay, so that may, if the question seems to be difficult, not lengthy, but difficult, then you can leave it. But a lengthy question, yes, it has very high chances of being an easy question. So that में थोड़ा सा different strategy से हमें खेलना पड़ेगा. नहीं सत्यांशु, I can't see probability in this case. Simple ratios का ही question दिख रहा है, and Ayush has already given the answer. Good, Ayush. Come on, I'll not be giving you much more time for this one. Great, good, good, good. Come on. All right. Let's start solving. No problem, Satyanshu. It's absolutely fine. Chalo. There are two bags that contains red and green marbles. So do they have numbers of the bag? Bag 1 and bag 2. Okay. So bag 1 and bag 2. Marbles are red and green. So red, green, red, and green. Right? Okay. Now the number of red marbles in bag 1 is 3000 less than that in bag 2. So number of red marbles in bag 1 is 3000 less than in bag 2. If I will assume this number as x, okay, 4:17, a lot of you are giving this answer. Soumya, Astha and Ayush. ठीक है, देखते हैं. So this will be x minus 3000. All right. Up till this point, done. In bag 2, the number of red marbles is less than the number of green marbles by 3500. So number of green marbles will be x plus 3500. Done up till this point. Now in bag 1, the number of green marbles is thrice the number of red marbles. So green is 3 times red marbles. So that will become 3x minus 9000. I've multiplied this value by 3. Okay. So done up till this point. If bag 2 has 2500 more, ये तो इतना easy question है guys. Come on, why I'm not getting the answers from all of you? So if bag 2 has 2500 more green marbles than that in bag 1. So bag 2 green marbles minus bag 1 green marbles. So x plus 3500 minus 3x minus 9000, please don't forget to put brackets, is equal to 2500. What will be the value of x? So I can write 2x is equal to 10,000. So the value of x will be equal to 5,000. All right. So now I want the ratio of number of red marbles in bag 1. Red marbles in bag 1 is 2000, and the ratio of this number with the number of green marbles in bag 2. Green marbles in bag 2 is 8500. All right. So 0 zeros cancel. Further 5 cancel kiya. 4 upon 17. So 4 upon 17. Option B should be the correct answer. And only a handful of students have given the correct answer. I'm not liking this part, guys. तुम सामने बैठे हो, you are investing your time in this session, and if you're not solving, then actually you're not investing, you're wasting your time. इतने easy question का answer I was expecting from at least 40 students out of current 43 students. Okay, but answer आया है सिर्फ less than 10 students का. No, this is not done. So if you're sitting in this session, believe me, guys, take my suggestion. If you're sitting here, you must solve each and every question. At least give it a try. And इतने easy question का answer आ जाना चाहिए था. Okay, chalo. So make sure that you're solving the next questions. So question number 5 on your screen now. Oh my god, slightly difficult question. Permutation combination. How many three-digit numbers of the form XYZ are there such that Y is either less than or equal to X and Z? Please take this question आराम से, ठीक है ना? Step by step, make cases, calculate the values and add them. Okay? So you can start in this direction by assuming the value of y, let's say as 0. Y can be 1, 2, 3, like any number. But using that, in that case, you'll have to make 10 cases for different values of y. But if you start in the direction that x, y, z, they can be distinct, all three of them different, right? The second case can be any two of them equal. The third case can be, you understand what the third case can be. All right, so Ayush says option D. Yes, Satyanshu, छोटा question, difficult question, and ये तो within 10 seconds पता लग जाएगा कि difficult है. I believe that permutation combination is always dicey. हमें हर बार लगता है कि आंसर सही है. Okay, and it's difficult to find out the reason why my answer is wrong until and unless there is someone who can explain it in detail. All right, so Ayush says 330 is the answer. Let's see if there is anyone who can give the same answer. Who will give the same answer? Satyanshu says option C, 300. Good, good. Keep trying. Important with this question is if you're not trying, then you will not be able to understand the solution, the explanation that I'll be giving you. So solve it. Either give me a correct answer, obviously, or give me a wrong answer. गलत answer दो मुझे. तब समझ में आएगा कि which cases you have missed, which cases you have taken extra. Fate says option E. So I've got an answer from 3 students and all 3 are different. So option C, option D and option E. These are the 3 answers that I have already got. Scario says D. Scario, good to see again. Soumya option E. Shikhar option C. चलिए solve करते हैं, ज़्यादा time waste नहीं करते. So I'll go with the logic. चलो पहले एक basic चीज explain करता हूं यहाँ पे. So let us not look at this question. Let's not look at this question. ठीक है? I'll start with a simple question. So let's say I have to form a 3-digit number XYZ such that XYZ form करना है such that X is greater than Y and Y is greater than Z. Okay? This is the simple question. Abhi hamara actual question is difficult, is slightly tricky, but this one is straightforward. XYZ a 3-digit number such that the digit at hundreds place is greater than the digit at tens place, which in turn is greater than the digit at units place. Okay. Now, very simple way of getting the answer for this question. I already know that all the three digits are distinct. Okay, right? Now, I just need to find out, first of all, to start with, can 0 be the value of any of x, y or z? क्या मैं 0 यूज कर सकता हूं इस नंबर में? I'm not asking specifically for x, y or z. I'm just asking, can 0 be a part of this number? Yes, very well. 0 can be a part. I'll give you an example. 960. Yes, it is a type of number. Okay, 0 can be a part of this number. 1 भी हो सकता है, 961 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all the 10 digits can be used to form this number. Okay. Now, since these three digits are distinct, I need to select 3 digits out of 10 digits. Right? Since x, y, and z are distinct, so out of 10 digits, I will select 3 of them. In how many ways? 10C3 ways. Okay. Now, 10C3 is the total number of selection of 3 digits out of 10 digits. Now, for every selection, let's say I have selected the digits 5, 2 and 7. मैंने ये 3 digits select किए. Now, using these 3 digits, how many 3-digit numbers can be formed which will satisfy this condition? Using 5, 2 and 7, how many 3-digit numbers can be formed that will satisfy our given condition? There is only one number that can be formed. 752. 752. So I can say that for every selection of 3 digits, only one number can be formed. So my answer will be 10C3. Now whatever it is. Okay? So this is the logic, this is the concept that I'll be using for this question. So अगर इस concept को use करोगे, so solution will become very small. You don't have to consider the different values of x, y and z. ठीक है? So solution बहुत simple हो जाएगा. Right? Okay. तो ये concept use करूंगा. Now let's come back to the solution of this question. Now, how many 3-digit numbers of the form x, y, z are there such that y is either less than or equal to x and z? So y is less than equal to x, y is less than equal to z. Y is the digit in the middle of this number. Okay? First case, x, y and z are distinct. Okay? Now, can 0 be a part of this number? Yes, 0 can be a part of this number. Y can be 0. Right? Y 0 ho sakta hai. X, y and z are distinct. I need to select 3 digits out of 10 digits in 10C3 ways. For every such selection, if x, y and z are distinct, for every such selection, if x, y and z are distinct, how many numbers can be formed? I'll give you an example. So let's say I select 3 digits which are 5, 3 and 7. Using 5, 3 and 7, how many 3-digit numbers can be formed which will satisfy the above criteria? Come on, give me an answer for this. So obviously y has to be smallest, so 3 will be kept in between. So 537, absolutely good, and 735. For every selection, you can make 2 different 3-digit numbers. So I'll multiply this by 2. So 10C3 multiplied by 2 will be the first case. ठीक है? 10C3 का value कितना होता है? 1098 upon 6, 72, 6, 12, 120. So 120 is the value of 10C3 multiplied by 2, and this will be 240. So 240 is the first case. Done? Now let's start with the second case. Case number 2, when 2 of them are equal. Now 2 of them are equal, yes, हो सकते हैं equal. So 2 of them are equal, there will be 3 sub cases. When let's say x and z are equal. So 2 of them are equal. Let's say x and z are equal and y is distinct. Okay. Now when x and z are equal and y is distinct, so that means I have to do a selection of 2 digits out of how many digits? अब ये question है. out of how many digits? So x and z are equal. तो y तो 0 हो सकता है ना. There can be a number like 101, 202. X and z are equal, right? So y can be equal to 0. So for this case, I have to do selection out of 10 numbers, 10 digits. So 10C2, that is 45, will be the value of this case, right? This is number one. X and Z were equal. अब देखते हैं y और z अगर equal हो जाए. So if y and z are equal, तो यहां पे 0 यूज हो सकता है. Yes, 0 can be used. So the number can be of the form 300, 500, something like this. So again 0 can be a part. ठीक है, तो मुझे कोई भी दो डिजिट सेलेक्ट करने हैं. So that is equal to 45, right? Now the third possibility can be if x and y are equal. Now if x and y are equal, I cannot use 0, right? अगर 0 यूज करूंगा तो वो y का वैल्यू हो सकता है, z का तो नहीं हो सकता. So number cannot be of the form 001. It's not a 3-digit number. So I cannot use 0. So that means out of the 9 digits remaining, I have to select 2. So that will be 36. Done? So second case is over. So this was the second case. Now let's make the third case when all of them are equal. X is equal to y is equal to z. All of them are equal. So 000 cannot be the number. So number can be 111, 222, 333 up till 999. So there will be 9 such numbers. That's it. The question is over. So now you can add this, 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 and this. So 36 and 9 45 ही होता है, तो easy calculations है. 240 plus 135, and that is 375. So 375 will be the final answer for this question. All right, option में yes है, definitely है. Option E should be the correct answer. All right. Yashasvi, x equal to z. Yes, x can't be 0, but y तो हो सकता है ना 0. So let's say if you have selected 10C2 किया मैंने, 10 digits में से कोई भी दो digits select करने हैं. So let's say I did the selection of 5 and 0. So the number can be 505. Okay, y तो 0 हो सकता है ना. So that is why we have total 10 digits available. अब अगर मैं 0 select करूंगा तो 0 automatically will become the value of y. So that is why this thing 10C2. Okay, Yashasvi, I'll wait on this for a few seconds, 10 to 15 seconds. If anyone has any confusion in any of these parts, please mention. No confusion? All clear? Okay, so we can go ahead. 375 was the answer. For a better understanding, you can watch this video once again, especially for this question. Okay? Chalo, question number 6 and 7 together. So this is the complete data. All of you. In a famous salon, a total of 92 brides booked their bridal makeup session for their respective weddings. Wow, together 92. The number of brides who like smoky makeup is twice the number of brides who like HD makeup, which in turn is thrice the number of brides who like both kind of makeup. So I believe this is a question of two-set Venn diagram. But two-set Venn diagram सुनते ही आसान लगता है ना? This one is not that easy. This one is a case of maxima minima. There is at least one bride who likes both kind of makeup. That's it. This is the total information. So I'll give all of you 1 minute to do whatever with this information, and then I'll take you to the questions one by one. Meanwhile, if there are some students, yes, there are still some students who have not liked this session. Come on, guys, show us some love. So we are basically working hard to bring these sessions for all of you. Zatitude, wow, what a name. So Zatitude, thank you if you have liked this session. Other students, it's a request from my side. Please do like this session. All right, enough of time. I'm sorry. Okay, so Zatitude done. Any other student who is done decoding this data, please write done or yes in the chat box. Come on, so that I can take you to the question, first question. I'll take you to the first question. We'll discuss. No, I'll wait for the answers. We'll go back and then discuss, and then we'll see both the questions once again. Jaldi say yes, लिख दो if you want me to take you to the questions. All right, another 10 seconds. I'll wait. Cool. So analysis I'm not doing. Okay, I'm straight away taking you to the first question. What is the maximum number of brides who like only smoky makeup? Maximum number of brides who like only smoky makeup. Give me an answer for this one. All right, Zatitude. Any other student who would like to answer this? Amit says 66, Satyanshu 55, Apurva 55, Zatitude 55. So 3 students for 55 and 1 for 66. Chaliye. Let's go back and do the analysis of this one. Now, information says that in a famous saloon, a total of 92 brides. So we know that, clearly know that this is a two-set Venn diagram. So I'll quickly make a two-set Venn diagram. So universal set, the circle on the left-hand side. एक second, मैं थोड़ा सा properly बना देता हूँ. Okay, so total 92, the sum. The number of brides who like smoky, so this is smoky and this is HD, and the common portion is twice the number of who likes HD, which in turn is thrice the number of brides who like both. So like both, I'll consider this number as N. Okay, I'll consider this number as N, common portion. Okay, Zatitude, second question, yes, I'll come to that. चल ठीक है, second question भी पूछ लेते हैं. वैसे first question से clear out हो गया that who has given the correct answer or not. So second question basic है, simple है. So let me make the equation, leave it there, and we'll come to the second question. ठीक है? So the number of brides who like smoky makeup is twice the number of who like HD. HD is thrice the number of brides who like both. So I'll first of all handle this. HD makeup, those who like HD makeup is 3 times the number of those brides who like both. So like both is N, so HD will become 3N. And with this, the number of brides who like smoky is twice the number who like who like HD. So this will become 6N. Okay. So only smoky makeup will be 6N minus 5N minus N, that is 5N, and only HD will be equal to 2N. All right. And if I consider the brides who don't like any kind of makeup as M, so now I will have equation 5 plus 1 plus 2, that is 8N plus M is equal to 92. All right, so this is the equation that I have, where I know that N and M are positive integers. there is at least one bride who likes both kind of makeup. So that means the value of n is greater than or equal to 1. So n is a natural number. This is what I know. N is not a whole number, it's a natural number, right? Okay. So let's look at the first question now. So the first question, this is the equation at the bottom of your screen, as you can see. 8n 8n plus m is equal to 92. All right. Now I have to maximize the number of brides who like only smoky. So only smoky is 5n. So basically I have to maximize the value of n. Maximize the value of n. In this equation, what can be the maximum value of n? The maximum value of n will be 11. 8 into 11 is 88. I cannot put the value of n as 12 because that will make the value of m negative. So n, maximum value of n will be 11. So if n is 11, 5n will be equal to 55. So the correct answer for this question should be 55. That is option D. All right. Question number 7. Quickly give me an answer based on the data that we have just seen. Find the sum of the number of brides who like only HD and the number of brides who do not like any of these two kinds of makeup if the number of brides who like HD makeup is the minimum. Yes, Palak, but Venn diagram ठीक से बनाना है, right? So options, yes, you are right. अगर एक बार Venn diagram बन गया तो आंसर आ ही जाएगा. And there was only one option which was a multiple of 5, rightly said by you. Yes, any answer? 88, 86. All right, two options, option B and option C. All right, chalo. Let's do the analysis. So the same equation we have. Now what do we have to do? If the number of brides who like HD makeup is minimum. So HD makeup is minimum. Only HD ho ya fir HD ho, doesn't matter. But we have to minimize the value of n. So what will be the minimum value of n? We have the equation 8n plus m is equal to 92. So definitely n is greater than equal to 1. मैंने बताया था. So the minimum value of n will be equal to 1. So if n is equal to 1, what will be the value of m? M will be 92 minus 8, that is 84. Okay. So now on the basis of these two values of m and n, we have to find out the sum of the number of brides who like only HD. So only HD is 2n, that is this number. And the number of brides who do not like any of these two kinds, that is m. So 2m plus 2n plus m का value calculate करना है, that is 2 plus 84 and the correct answer is 86. ठीक है ना? 86 correct answer हो गया. So option B, yes, it is the correct answer. Let's quickly move on to the next question. Question number 8. Oh my God. How many integral values of x will satisfy the inequality? देखने में गंदा क्वेश्चन है, just like what you see in XAT, but actually this is an easy question if your concepts are in place. Also, while solving this question, I request all of you to quickly like the session. More than 50 students, less than 50 likes. बहुत नाइंसाफी है. So come on, do justice with this session. इतनी मेहनत कर रहा हूं मैं, so please at least make sure that the number of likes are equal to the number of students. Yes, Palak, I agree. Most of the students will decide to leave this question. No, this question is not meant to be left. बहुत आसान क्वेश्चन है. Say, don't say this thing. Once you will see the solution, you will never leave these type of questions. Provided they, जो basics हैं, fundamentals हैं, they should be good. So Gaurav says 19, Yashasvi says 15. So 19 and 15. Two answers. Come on, all of you, please do solve this one. Zatitude 15. Yes, easy one on the number line. Oh, like you can say whatever you want to, number line, maxima, minima, the graphs, whatever you want to say. Inequalities. Priyanshi says option E, 15. Dhruv says option C. All right, chalo, start karte hain. Simple question hai, simple question of inequalities. Now, first of all, the first step, all of you focus on the steps that I'm taking. Just look at only those powers which are odd. All right, because if the power is even, then the sign plus or minus will not depend. So if I, let's say, consider this part, the sign of this expression will not depend on this part because the power is even, right? So irrespective of the value of x, the sign will be positive. So जो भी even powers हैं, you can right now ignore them, but not for the entire question. ये important है. So even powers तो मैं अभी ignore कर रहा हूँ, but I'm not ignoring them for the entire question. This is a catch for this one. Okay. Yes. So now just consider odd powers. Just consider odd powers, and whatever the power is, if it is any odd number, then the magnitude of that power does not matter. ठीक है? So power 1 है, power 3 है, power 5 है, all of them will have same sign. So for the first one, I'll just write x minus 2011. That's it. इतना ही लिखना है. क्वेश्चन को इजी बनाते हैं पहले देखने में बहुत गंदा लग रहा है, इजी बनाते हैं. So first part done. Second part, x minus 2017. X minus 2017. Then x minus 2023. So whichever powers are odd, just write all of them. X minus 2029 and less than equal to 0. ठीक है? Done? अब क्वेश्चन एटलीस्ट देखने में अच्छा लग रहा है. So those who are saying कि यार देखते ही इसको छोड़ना है, पलक and श्रेष्ठ, I believe if you have done, even if you have solved one or two questions of inequalities, then the expression that I have written, the inequality that I have written, this will look easy for all of you. ठीक है? नंबर लाइन प्लॉट किया, 4 मार्कर्स, इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में वैल्यूज लिखो. सो आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू ऑल द इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंटर्स. सो इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर 2011, 2017, 2023 and 2029. Right? Now, since the expression on the left hand side, the sign of the highest power of x is positive, और simple positive दिख रहा है ना सब कुछ. ठीक है? So rightmost region will be positive, then negative, then positive, then negative, then positive. So rightmost will be positive. Then alternate positive negative signs. ठीक है? I need less than equal to 0. So that means x will belong to 2011 say 2017, this region and this region. These two regions will be selected. All right? Okay? So x will belong to, careful which interval you are using, open interval or closed interval. Since I have less than equal to, then 2011 and 17 will be included. I'm sorry, this will again be a closed interval. Union 2023, 2029. Wait, I'm not finished. Okay? Now I want integral solutions. So how many integers are there in this range? So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 7 integers are there. And here 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Again 7 integers are there. Answer should be 7 plus 7, 14. I was surprised. Nobody has given me 14 as the answer, which is incorrect. Yes, which is incorrect. Okay, so let's wait. This is the last and the most important thing that a lot of us forgets. But I'm impressed कि यार 14 किसी ने आंसर नहीं दिया. I'm also sad किसी ने 14 आंसर नहीं दिया. ठीक है? So 14 आंसर नहीं है. Why? Now I have left some of the points. I've left some of the points. That is this one. 2014, X as 2014, 2020 even values अब मैं consider कर रहा हूं and 2026. ठीक है? So these three values were not plotted here on the number line. इनको हमने ignore कर दिया था, but now you need to consider these values and check if at any of these values of X the expression becomes 0 or not. So yes, for all these three values the expression will become 0. If X is 2014, the expression will be 0. 2022, 2026, at any of these values, the expression will become 0. And yes, I have less than equal to 0. So that means these three values of X should also be considered, right? Now don't add 3 to the number. 14 plus 3 is not the answer. Okay? Now 2014, is it already considered? 2011 से 2017 में 2014 already considered था, so I'll not consider it again. 2014 already use हो चुका है. 2022 is not considered up till this point, so 2002 will be added. 2026 is already considered in this range, so इसको दोबारा से consider नहीं करेंगे. So additional कितनी values? One value. So the final answer should be 15. And option E given by most of you is the correct answer. Perfect. All right. So this is the correct answer. Question number 8. Correct answer is option E, that is 15. चलिए आगे चलते हैं जल्दी से. Next question, question number 9. I want answer for this question in less than 30 seconds. चलो 30 नहीं 45 seconds दे देता हूं. So 45 seconds all you have. Saral sir, welcome to the session. Good to see you. Guys, again, request before you start solving this one, please do like this session. There are more than 60 students right now in the session and only 50 likes. Come on, please do like this one. Harsh, sign कैसे assign किए? So starting from the rightmost region, you'll put plus sign, then minus plus minus plus alternate signs. Okay. Now the terms T1, T2, T3, T4 up to T40 are in arithmetic progression. Sum of first, fifth, 17th, 24th, 36th and 40th term is 444. Then find the sum of all the 40 terms of the series. बहुत बहुत easy question है ये. Harsh, like I said, you'll see the coefficient of the highest degree of x. So x raised to the power 4, right? So coefficient अगर उसका positive है, then we'll start with a positive sign from the right hand side. ठीक है? So always make the coefficient of the highest power of x as positive. Come on. It's already more than 1 minute, guys. क्या हुआ? आंसर क्यों नहीं आ रहा है? सौम्या, यशस्वी, good. Started getting the answers. Arvind, Arvind, you are so silent in this lecture today. What happened? I mean, I can't see your presence. I can't see a lot of answers coming from you. Okay, चलिए start करते हैं. बहुत simple question है यार. A very basic property of arithmetic progressions will be applied here, that the sum of the terms equidistant from both the ends will be equal. That means the sum of first and last term will be equal to sum of second and second last term and so on. Okay. Now you can see that in this equation, T1 is first term, T40 is the last term. T5 is the fifth term from the beginning, T36 is the fifth term from the end. So does 17 and 24th. They are equidistant from both the ends. Okay. So if first term is written as A and last term is written as L, so I can say that the sum of these two will be equal to the sum of this and this will be equal to the sum of this and this. So there will be three pairs of the sum of first and last term. So this entire equation can be written as 3 times the sum of first and last term is equal to 444. All right. So A plus L का value आ जाएगा यहाँ से 444 upon 3. That is 37 into 4. So 74, 148. ठीक है, सही है. I believe सही होगा 148. या फिर डिवाइड बाय 3 कर लो. मैंने दूसरा मेथड यूज किया 148. यस श्रेष्ठ, यू हैव जस्ट कंफर्म. सो a प्लस l का वैल्यू आ गया. नाउ आई नीड द सम ऑफ 40 टर्म्स. सो सम ऑफ द टर्म्स इज n by 2 ब्रैकेट a plus l. राइट, ये सम होता है n by 2 multiplied by a plus l, first term plus last term. This is a simple formula for sum of an AP. Number of terms is 40. So 40 divided by 2 is 20. 20 multiplied by 148. 148 into 2 is 296 and applied 0, 2960. Yes, among the options should be the correct answer. So question of not more than a minute, 2960. Yes, correct answer, option C. Again, I got this answer from 7-8 students and all of you, good to see that all of you have given a correct answer. Nice. Let's move on to the next one, question number 10. Again, a question of 30 seconds, but I'll give you 1 minute. You can do this question orally. So before you pick up your pen, don't do that. Think and give me an answer orally. बहुत easy question है. So if you have picked your pens, please drop them. लॉग का क्वेश्चन नहीं है ये, मतलब ठीक है लॉग्स की प्रॉपर्टी लगेगी एक, बट दिस वन कैन बी डन ओरली. You don't have to find the values of all A, B and C. You just need to find the value of A. Yashasvi, good. That I can say is correct answer. सामने दिख रहा है, बहुत easy question है. Nice. Any other student? Tushar, good. I believe this is the first answer you have given, but good that you have given the answer. Ronak, Yuvraj, Yoga word. Nice. चलो start करते हैं. Property. Before that, arithmetic mean. So this number is the arithmetic mean of three numbers. So I can say that 3 times log of 2 raised to the power a multiplied by 3 raised to the power b multiplied by 5 raised to the power c is equal to log of something. I'll write it as x. मैं इतना बड़ा number नहीं लिख रहा. Plus log of y plus log of z. So log x plus log y plus log z will become log of x, y, z. On the left hand side, it will become log of 2 raised to the power a, 3 raised to the power b, 5 raised to the power c whole raised to the power 3. Right? Now right hand side log of इन तीनों को मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे. अब तीनों को लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है गाइस. दिस इज व्हाई आई टोल्ड यू कि ओरली हो जाएगा. So the power of 2 will be 19. You will understand why no need to write all of them. There will be some power of 3 and there will be some power of 5. ठीक है? And that on the left hand side will be equal to log of 2 raised to the power 3a, 3 raised to the power 3b something and 5 raised to the power something. I just need to equate the powers of 2. So 2 raised to the power 3a is equal to 2 raised to the power 19. So the value of a will be equal to 19 upon 3 and that is the answer. Can I say ये orally हो सकता था? बहुत easily हो सकता था. So यशस्वी, first one to give an answer. Good. I think तुमने orally ही किया है ये वाला. Right. So answer is 19 upon 3. ठीक है, examination में fine. If you are strong in maths, still if you write a few things, it will be good because हमें examination में confidence नहीं आता कि orally हम answer कर सकते हैं. So you can write minimal amount of rough work and find the answer. So 19 upon 3. 19 upon 3. Yes. Okay, so Aditya, yes, I'll share my email ID once again. Please be careful with the spelling of my name. So Gourav.gupta at BYJU'SExamPrep.com. This is my email ID. All right. Okay. Now let's move on to the next question, question number 11. How many distinct numbers less than 2000 can be formed using the digits 1 and 2 only? Easy question. And Aditya, next time just write anything once. I make sure that I see the messages of all my students. Wait, Aditya. So I've just mentioned my email ID. Okay. So answer for this one. 1.5 minute. The easy question hai. 1.5 minute will be a lot of time for this one. How many distinct numbers less than 2000? Less than 2000 can be formed using the digits 1 and 2 only. Not allowed to use any other digit. Soumya, all right. Palak, paste. Tushar, all right. चलिए start करते हैं. Now they have not mentioned how many digits should be there in this number. So it can be a 1-digit number, 2-digit number, 3-digit number. Since it has to be less than 2000, so maximum number of digits can be 4. Okay. So 1-digit numbers using 1 and 2 only. So I have 2 possibilities to fill. So there will be 2 numbers like this. 1-digit number, how many? 2. 2-digit numbers. So 2 ways to fill the first place, 2 ways to fill the second place. It is not given that the digits should be distinct. Okay, please don't confuse with this. How many distinct numbers, how many different numbers can be formed? But digits can repeat. Digits need not to be distinct. So how many 2-digit numbers? 4. So 2 into 2. 3-digit numbers, again 2 into 2 into 2. That is 8. Now be careful with 4-digit numbers. Now, since the number has to be less than 2000, so I cannot use 2 at the leftmost place. So only 1 can be used at the leftmost place. Then at the other places, you can use 2 as well. So 2 ways, 2 ways, and 2 ways. So total of 8 numbers like this. All right. Now add all of them. 10, 20, 22. So total number of numbers will be 22. And yes, absolutely correct. Most of you, some of you who have staged, all right, you have understood your mistake. So 22 is the correct answer for this one. Some of you who have given a different answer, never mind. Make sure that you have understood where you have committed the mistake. Okay. So the correct answer is option C, that is 22. And with this, we'll go to the last question for the day, a question on probability. 7 letters are to be placed in their corresponding envelopes. What is the probability that exactly 3 letters are placed in their corresponding envelopes? So we have 7 letters and their 7 corresponding envelopes. Find the probability that exactly 3 of them are placed in their corresponding. That means the remaining 4 will go in their wrong envelopes. A very simple question of D arrangements. Absolutely, Arvind. But Arvind, D4 will not be the answer. Okay. So you will have to consider the envelopes which are going in their correct, the letters which are going in their correct envelopes. So Arvind, yes, quickly give me an answer. D4 की वैल्यू याद होनी चाहिए, डी अरेंजमेंट ऑफ 4 वैल्यू याद होनी चाहिए, बहुत छोटा नंबर है. Satyanshu, all these questions are bonus questions for you. Yes, Palak, it is 9. D4, yes, D4. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the formula for dearrangement. Dearrangement of n letters envelopes, whatever it is n factorial bracket 1 minus 1 upon 1 factorial plus 1 upon 2 factorial minus 1 upon 3 factorial, alternate plus minus signs, and so on up till 1 upon n factorial. So this is the formula for the dearrangements of n letters and envelopes, right? Now in our question, we have 7 letters and envelopes, but out of them, 3 should go there in their correct envelopes. So out of 7, first of all, we'll select the 3 which will go in their correct envelopes. So 7C3, and then the remaining 4 will go in their wrong. So we'll apply dearrangement of 4, right? And we'll divide it by 7 factorial because we need to find out the probability. So this will be the final answer. Now dearrangement of 4 using the formula 4 factorial bracket 1 minus 1 upon 1 factorial plus 1 upon 2 factorial minus 1 upon 3 factorial plus 1 upon 4 factorial. Okay, so this will come out to be 12 minus 4 plus 1, that is 9. So dearrangement of 4 will be 9. 7C3, 765 upon 6, that is 35. 7C3 का value 35 हो गया. Dearrangement of 4 is 9 divided by 7 factorial. 7 into 6 into 5. Definitely I can cancel 7 and 5. So मैं लिख देता हूँ. All right. So 7 and 5 will get cancelled from 35. 9 will get cancelled from 3 and 6, and this will become 2. So 4 into 2 into 2, 16. 1 upon 16 will be the final answer. Simple calculation hai. You just need to understand this part. That's it. So yes, 1 upon 16 is the correct answer for this question. ठीक है, अब आने शुरू हो गया आंसर. Guys, you have solved the expression that I have made. No, I wanted this answer before that. Arvind, especially from you, तुमने सही start किया था. Palak, I was expecting an answer from your side as well. Okay, great. Chalo. So all of you have understood, I believe, and that was the last question for the day. And the correct answer, yes, it is 16. All right. So friends, that's all from my side. I hope you like this session. If there are still some students who have not pressed the like button, please do press the like button. First thing. Second thing is, for the upcoming examinations, upcoming sessions, if you don't want to miss any session, then you have to be a subscriber of this session and press the bell icon. You'll get the notifications of all the upcoming sessions being a subscriber and like pressing the bell icon. Did they ever ask the arrangement question? Yes, 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 Shasvi. They must have asked, though I don't remember in which year, but anything can come in XAT examination. At the numerator, I was confused with the denominator. Array, simple tha denominator. Thank you, Zatitude. Thank you, sir. Where and when NMI start? Normally starts. So, Scario, somewhere in the third week of January, calls from NMIS will come, and generally the group discussion interview things will happen in the second week of February. I'm talking in general. Okay. Now, upcoming session, 3rd of December, tomorrow we have a session for all of you planned for general knowledge last 6 months in one shot. Okay. Obviously, we cannot cover the entire general knowledge, but some important events will be covered by Abhimanyu sir in tomorrow's session at 7 o'clock. All right. Also, please don't forget us to join. Don't forget to join us on 8th of January at 7:30 p.m. with the detailed analysis and the first impression of XAT 2023. There will be analysis from the top faculty members, definitely, and you will get to know the answers of some of the questions, the expected cutoffs, so on and so forth. All right. So please do follow us on these social networking, social media platforms. Be a part of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Thank you very much, friends. Thank you for being a part of this session. We'll see you once again with a strategy session on XAT. Till then, please keep practicing the questions, brush up the concepts. Happy New Year. Bye bye.